Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Akbar Firmansyah, and I will explain about religion and peace. Religion, at its core, is about teaching doing good and virtuous things. Peace is the concept of friendship and social harmony without hostility and violence. In the social sense, peace is usually used to mean a lack of conflict, such as war, and freedom from fear of violence between individuals or groups. So, peace and religion have the same basic concept of not engaging in conflict, not violent, and overall doing something socially acceptable as good and harmonious. The concept of religion and peace are intertwined due to the good inherent in the core. So despite differences in each and every religion, there is always a teaching in religion that teaches its adherents to do good and harmony with your neighbor, and to never sow discord in any situation, and all because it leads to conflict and sow signs of hostility that do not align with the core concept of religion that makes it adherence to good deeds. There is no peace in this world if there is no peace between religious communities, and there will be no peace without ourselves willing to sacrifice to love, humanize humans, and want to live in common consensus as citizens of the world. There is no discrimination between people, between groups, between communities, because basically all people who believe are brothers to one another. True peace is one of the principles in Islam that is deeply instilled in the hearts of the Muslim so that it becomes part of their lives. And because I'm Muslim, since the emergence of the light of Islam into the world, he has firmly called for peace and laid down a wise path of life that every human being can walk. Indeed, Islam upholds the right to life and encourages people to love it, as well as trying to free them from fear and threats, so that a noble path is established so that people can walk towards it, towards peace, towards independence, and towards happiness. The term Islam itself, where it is the name for this religion, is taken from the word as-salam, which means peace. Greetings and Islam both mean to invite peace, security, tranquility, and peace. Even the God who owns this religion among his names, as-salam, because he is the one who provides security for humans with the Sharia that he has established. The bearer of this religion, namely the Prophet Muhammad SAW, is the bearer of the flag of peace and safety. When religion is fair understood, Religion is actually beautiful because religion is not a basis for win-win between one religion and another. Religion appears to solve problems, therefore we must really understand the religion that we profess, live and practice its teachings. Suffering does not come from other people, but suffering comes from ourselves. So is success. In conclusion, I think that there is no need to classify people in status to make friends regardless of that person's status. I agree with this principle, where friends, brothers and sisters regardless of status. Where friends, brothers and sisters regardless of status. If it fits or matches the person, then be friends. If it doesn't match, that it can be a little way. As long as that person doesn't interfere with our lives, regardless of the person's status, then let it be as long as it doesn't harm other people. Religion and peace are the same concepts that teach us not to conflict and act without hostility or ill will towards others, treating others as best we can without seeing their identity, race, ethnicity, religion, etc., and accepting its other differences, because with the concept of peace is good and seen as something that is felt as a religious person. I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.